Have you ever experienced wanting to let go of everything and everyone? Have you ever experienced asking yourself, who is this me that I talk about and I try to protect and I try to have you ever asked yourself, why is it that I just fight for something or against something? Why is it there's got to be one way and not all the ways in all directions? Have you ever asked yourself, what if everything that is exactly perfect and exactly how it's meant to be? Have you ever stopped for a moment and thought, I don't want to be anyone or anything, or have you ever realized that the I that you've been fighting for, you've been fighting against, that you've been feeding some type of energy and trying to make sure that, have you ever asked, who's this I? What is this? Have you ever felt like you wanted to let go of everything and everyone and just run? Not run away from something, but to find something. And it's not even to find something, it's to uncover something. These realizations, they're very powerful and they are not a mistake, they are not coincidences. This journey that I'm on, I've died so many times and I've reborn, and I always kind of end up in the same place, which is like reflecting and thinking, in this still moment, in this still place, what is there to fight? What is there to protect? What is there to make a point or to prove or to be someone? You see, whenever I find myself in places where things are not going the way I wanted to, or like everything is crumbling, and if I try to fight and resist, like I just get to a point where I don't recognize myself anymore. And so I need these moments to realize, what is it that I'm fighting for? What is it that I'm trying to prove? What is it that I'm trying to... And it all comes down to nothing. There is nothing to prove. There is nothing to fight for. There is nowhere to be. There is no goal. There is no outcome. There is nothing apart from what is. And the problem is that we fight what is. I fight what is. I fight what is because I believe or I think that it should be different. And this is where I cause my suffering. Because things will be. Things are already. I already am. So why trying to prove? Why trying to do? Why trying to be? The more I try to control the outside, the less I control what I actually can control. Because I lose control in trying to control. And the I that I'm talking about, that's not the I that I'm coming from now. Because the I that is coming from now understands better, knows, is. But you need those ups and downs. You need those highs of the mind. You need the lows of the mind, because it's balance. And when you pull one way, it will come back the other way. So I'll show you what I mean. So if you, right, I once did a competition, jiu-jitsu competition, that's where it's from. So if you are a people pleaser, then when you release that people pleasing, it will inevitably go to, I don't care, I'm detached. When you let go of that, it finds its balance. So this is what I've found with life and everything that is and everything that exists. You must experiment. You must experience both sides. You must experience one side, and then when that is released, you will experiment the other side, because that's just how duality works. But regardless of where it's going, there's something that is always there that notices all of this. And in this place, there's nothing to do, there's nothing to be, there's nowhere to get to, it's just the realization of I am. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this video again. But yeah, if you find yourself here, it's cool. That's where you're meant to be. And forgive yourself. Give yourself compassion, because the moments where you now recognize and you see I fell short, you needed those moments, because you wouldn't be here now. You wouldn't have the hindsight now that you have if you haven't gone through experience. And again, this is direct experience, because you might know this, but when you release it and you go to the other side, then you also know that, but you also know that. But when you release that too, and you find your balance, now you instill points. Now you can see things clearly. Now you can see not only why, how, but deeper than that, that there was something that was always still, regardless of the movement of the mind. When I mean movement of the mind, I mean you are one way, and then you are the other way. So you are the light. So you want to only be the light, but then when you recognize, no, there's dark, and then you only are the dark. And then when you just let go of both, you find the still point. And that's who you truly are. And that's who I truly am. And that has no light or dark. It just is. And yeah, that's the lesson today.